Hi guys, this is Alexis from Reflections of a Bookaholic, and I'm here with another Plan With Me. This is my last spread using a kit from Sadie Stickers, and this week I'm planning for January 24th through January 30th, and I am using another hollow foiled kit, and this kit is from Vanilla Paper Co. I think it's called, it's called Hello Winter, and the ability to use two hollow foiled kits twice in a row, I feel like I'm winning. I'm winning at this point. Just and spoiler alert, this spread came out so clean and so beautiful. I am so in love with it. And let's see how many times I can say the word so. But I luckily with Vanilla Paper Co. She allows you most of the time to choose the foil for the kits. And I was really feeling hollow. I think winter is a very silvery time, even though Texas and winter isn't really a thing. Well, except for this year. But I was being adventurous and chose hollow. And I'm so glad that I did. And I really loved how this came out. So to start off, I did put down my base, which is the bottom washi, the date covers, the date dots, the sidebar, and decorating the top of the date covers. So a little bit about my planning style. This is what I typically or used to call my reflection planner. Everything that has gone in this planner has already happened. I tend to compare what has already happened to my main functional planner, and that just gives me information about where my time is going. It helps me when I'm feeling those feelings of failure that I think everyone probably feels, trying to balance being a mom, being a business owner, and being good at my job, things like that. But also I use stickers because it's so pretty and so fun. So when I plan so far behind, it's not as helpful in doing those things. But that's actually comparing the two planners is why I got started and why I do this. But being, further behind, it's not as easy to do. But what I will say is I'm not actually as far behind as the posted videos are. I am actually I think I'm actually caught up. I just have a lot of editing to do, but because my eyes are still healing 3 months later, I'm trying to be really, really careful about my screen time and staring at a computer for long periods of time. So the editing is a little behind. Plus, I went partying in California for Go Wild and went to Disneyland. So took some me time, some family time, much needed time. I can't wait to talk about that week with you when I do that spread or when I edit and post that spread. But for now, we are in January. And I do think this is going to go a little bit faster because all of these spreads are done. They just need editing. So this is the base. I did not film the decorating above the date covers, and good thing too because it was pretty boring, but I did zoom out and show you where I'm starting at before I get started with the day-to-day planning. So getting started on Monday, ooh, that's a bit out of focus. Okay, there it's focusing. So I haven't changed the frame quite yet. I'm pretty sure I do that pretty soon, though. I have figured out, I struggled with that at the beginning, how to fix the focus issue. So starting out, I just noted that Z slept in pretty nicely, and when he has a good morning, so do I. I put down a quarter box and a washi strip of sorts above that, and just start putting down the boxes where I wanted them to go so I could then write them in. I wanted to make sure everything fit. And so I put everything down first. A lot of times I'm having to pick and choose what goes in my day, what to highlight, and what is going to be more helpful to me. And of course, what memories I just stick out to me. And so I'm always trying to stick as much in as possible. And this week is no different. Excuse me. So I pulled in some deco that I got as an add-on for this kit on those boxes at the bottom. And then I just go back in and fill in all the details for the day. I noted that Z and I had a dance party that morning. He is a huge fan of Coco Melon, and um, Coco Melon's nothing but singing and dancing and things like that. And so for whatever reason, he was really jamming that morning, and I joined in, and it was a lot of fun. It gives me a lot of steps. I miss our dance parties. Jacob and I and my husband, we used to have dance parties a lot in an effort to hit our steps, but we haven't done that in a while, and I really need to fix that. For the rest of Monday, I really had a lot of work to do. I had some negotiations and settlement things to do. And I also noted, and I'm not on that part because I'm on Tuesday and I'm behind on the voiceover, but I noted that I got a new VDS planner, which I'm so excited about. It's been a long time since I got another new rings planner. So for Tuesday, I put down a half box and brought in that laptop sticker from the Pretty Pink Co. just to note that I had some to-dos that was backed up. I had my CPA's task, and she had some comments and things like that, so I did that. I noted that I had shrimp and grits that morning. Shrimp and grits is actually one of my favorite morning meals. I didn't eat grits growing up. I don't know what happened when I was adult, but I think grits are really tasty. Or maybe it's because of the way that I cook it. Ha ha ha. I don't know. I have no idea why I like grits now. I put down a bow checklist and just jotted down a few things that I got done that day. A lot of work things. But I made a black bean tortilla soup because we were still doing the Daniel fast and we weren't eating meat. I walked 4 steps, and then I had some family time. And at the very end of the day, very late, we got our verdict by letter. Imagine that. Imagine finding out some of the most important things in your life by getting a letter from the judge. I'm not a fan, but such is life. So I had a huge trial that was like a 7-day trial in December, and we got our verdict at the end of that night on that Tuesday. And so the verdict wasn't a shocker, but as is the case, a lot of times in family law, judges often like to split the baby, and no one's completely satisfied, and that verdict was no different. But that meant I was going to spend a long time with the fallout of what happened. So I won, kind of, and I lost, kind of. And on Wednesday, I just noted that I didn't get to bed till 4:30 because of that verdict. And then I put down, what did I do? I have to, oh, I know. I didn't mention this earlier, but one of the things that I did was I bought this kit in the florals, but I also pulled in, and I did show you that I bought in a journaling kit from Sadie Stickers that I thought matched this kit pretty well. So here, when you see these circles, that's actually not from this kit. That's from Sadie Stickers. And I just noted that my husband's truck wouldn't start, and Z had his well checked, so that meant we had to reschedule it. And it was really annoying with anything like that. And my car was already in the shop, so that left us without a car. So really convenient, a little stressful, but just car situations, they're never fun. I put down a bow checklist and just noted that I had to reschedule the well check, and I need to review the settlement offer and review therapist notes and call people on cases and things like that. I took my son to his facial therapy, and then at the end of the night, I did his nighttime routine. Those snowflakes are also, I believe, from Sadie Stickers. So a lot of the winter decorations are from Sadie Stickers. I think almost all of them are going to be, because she gives the ability to order embellishments and order foiled stickers and Holo, and not everyone does that. So a lot of the stickers you see are going to be from Sadie Stickers. So moving to Thursday, I just noted that I had a permanency conference. That clock sticker, it looks like it's from Crafts by Towie, and I just did some swoops and dangles, and again, I really think this spread had some really clean lines, and I loved how that came out. I did fill out or put down the boxes for the rest of the day to make sure everything would fit, and just noted that Z had his 15-month well check. Everything went really well. That bow stethoscope is from Samantha May Sticks. And I put down the bow checklist just to note the things that I did that day. I needed my Nespresso to get going. I picked up my car that day. We had a team meeting, and I played with the boys in Jacob's room and just kind of hung out with them a bit. And noted that one of the big things that happened this week is one of the shelves. And if you look at my Instagram, there might be a picture, just a little bit of a picture of a huge shelf that I had in my office, and it fell down. And when it fell down, it took the wall with it. It's pretty, it destroyed all of the things, but none of my washi was injured. None of my washi storage was damaged. Amazingly, lots of other things were damaged. So we did go at the end of the night to the Container Store because I needed to put my office back together and quickly. And I ended up buying one of those alpha systems and doing like a custom thing for the whole office. And it turned out great. But ultimately, what I really need to do, what I really wanted to do, and what I like has been on my mind for a long time was take back my office. One of the things that happened with COVID, my office space was more of my planner, more my creative, my happy place. But ever since COVID, when there's more work things, that extra printer, all of this stuff, I had to mesh my work stuff with my pretty stuff. And then also Jacob's desk needed a desk in here because when COVID started, he was in pre-K, which is crazy to imagine. But now he's in first grade, and so he needs a desk for his computer. And then my husband needed a desk and for his monitors and his computers. And I lost my space. And so while I couldn't get that back, when I built the system to kind of replace that shelf and like a whole wall, build a new wall, really, I took the time to build something and create something that would give me that feeling back in my office. And I'm really glad with how that came out. So expensive, but very happy. I missed all of Friday, it looks like. But on Friday, not too much going on there at work. I needed to review some orders, and my car went back into the shop. Like, really? And I don't even want to talk about that. I did get a voiceover. I had to troubleshoot some issues because I think this was around the time that I got a comment that my sound was really low, and so I needed to fix that. On Saturday, I put down. I need to see where that shop. I recently have been using a lot of stickers from that shop, but I think it's Puma. Something. I don't know. I need to look at the shop name, but if you have questions, it'll be below. But if you have any questions, always comment and I can tell you where stickers come from. And I just noted that I got to sleep in on Saturday. Later on that day, I put down a bow checklist just to note some things that I did. I did some face care. I got the boys dressed, did my grocery list, and then I put that car sticker from White Deer Stationery and just noted that we needed to drive to San Antonio and I needed to visit with the client. I pulled in another kind of swatch sticker from Sadie Stickers, and that's what you see here. And I'm just noting that I organized my desk because at this point, my office is a mess. The shelf is down. There's drywall everywhere. And I mean, I have nowhere to put anything. I have to leave it there. And then at the end of the night, I put down that game controller sticker from Clever Gal Crafts and just noted that I played Game Beast with the boys. And by the boys, I mean my husband and Jacob. It was really fun. I don't usually play video games with them, but I also like to make Jacob happy sometimes. He's really into, and I hate it. I'm going to be honest. I think 6 is too young to be on all that stuff, but he's really into video games. We try to make it age appropriate, but I've got 2 boys. So, you know, how I imagined always having a boy and a girl, but some of the girly stuff that I thought I was going to get to do, I'm not going to get to do. So I just kind of have to get over it and spend some time with my boys doing the things that they like to do, even if it is video games, with a 6-year-old that should not be playing video games. On Sunday, I just noted that it was the last day of Harry Potter Wizards Unite game. It's a game that I've been playing for a couple years and almost from the very beginning. And I got really attached to that game. It was responsible for a lot of the walking that I was doing. When I was walking, I was playing that game a lot. And so I just noted that that was the end. I did have a call with my dad, and that's always good. Both me and my dad are night owls. So when I was in college, I typically call him and we talked like 2 o'clock in the morning because he would be at work and I would be up. And that's just kind of how we operate. And it's a little different these days, but we're still the night owls. And I know that I can reach him at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. And that's kind of the best time for us. But right now I'm not getting very much sleep, but I do try to go to bed these days. But I just put that on a heart, 2 hearts layered over each other because talking to my dad's always a good time. And then I finished up with a checklist and watching, I think it was playoffs. It's playoffs during this time, right? And I show you the rest of the stickers. Not a super exciting week, but a beautiful one. Definitely like if you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks. Bye.